enter into the house of the thief. What's the house of the thief, man? Right here in America, man. Because this right here is stolen land, man. All right. America was stolen from the Native American Indians, which are what? One of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. That'd be the tribe of Gad, and also Reuben. All right, which are the Seminole Indians. You know, this land was stolen from them. It says what? The curse shall what enter into the house of the thief, man. You know, America has a lot to pay for. And then after they took the land from them, they brought so-called Negroes over here. You know, which are the tribe of Judah according to the Bible. You know, the Negroes are the real Jews according to the Bible. You know, which all that is prophesied in the Bible. But after they did all that, they stole the land from Gad, stole the land from Reuben and Gad. And guess what? They made the so-called Negroes come over here and build it up. So you know what the house of the thief is now. Shall enter into the house of the thief, to the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. And America do swear falsely by his name. Because why? Because in the back of your dollar, they say what? In God we trust. But at the same time, they're saying what? That homosexuals can get married. You know? No, America is totally backwards, man. And that's why this place is going to be completely destroyed, man. You know? By thermonuclear destruction. It says, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. All right, this place is going to be consumed by thermonuclear fire, man. You know. Now, let's go into the book of Esdras. This is second Ezra, the 13th chapter. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, lo, that a man waxed strong with thousands of heaven. See, back to that thousands of heaven again. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him, because while he was standing on top of that chariot, just like when you read the book of Habakkuk, he says what? He stood and he measured the earth. No, it reads the same thing in the book of Habakkuk. You know, that's how you know the Lord gave them the same vision. You know, it's just written in a different way. You know, it says when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they burned that heard his voice. And that's talking about the blast of those chariots, man. All right. Hey, because when you read the book of Hebrews, it says what? Our God is a what? Consuming fire. All right. They all burned that heard his voice, like as the earth fell when it filleth the fire. And after this, I beheld, lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. All right, because they're going to actually try to make war against the Lord. All right. And I beheld, lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. Matter of fact, let me touch on that real quick. Right, this is Revelations 12:7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And the dragon represents what? America, okay? And Michael is what? The Lord's archangel. All right? The dragon is the so-called white man in his empire, all right? And his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels. What's the angels? The chariots. And prevailed not, neither was there place found for him anymore in heaven. So he's going to be completely destroyed when the Lord come back, man, by the chariots. All right. Now back to Esdras. It says, I beheld, and lo, he graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it. But when I have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, I could not. because that's how big the chariot was. You know, he couldn't even measure it, man. He couldn't even see the end of the chariot. And after this, I beheld, lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, yet durst fight. All right, because even though they're going to actually be afraid when the Lord come back, he's going to make them fight. As the Exodus 15:3 say what? The Lord is a man of war, the Lord is his name, okay? It says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out his mouth as it has been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And that's something about the fire that comes out those chariots. All right. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, the great tempest, fell with the violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight, and burned them up everyone, so that upon a sudden of innumerable multitude nothing was to perceive but only dust, the smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. And that's what he's seen, man. All right, he's seen the Lord totally annihilate these people, man. You know. And after I saw the same man come down from the mountain, came into him a peaceable multitude, which is what? The elect, all right? I said, because he's come to bring salvation. And there came much people into him, some whereof was glad, some were sorry, some were bound, all right? So he actually had some bound, slaves. Other some brought them that were offered. Then I was sick through great fear, and I awakened and said, all right, stop right there. I'm going to grab Revelations 11 and 12.
You did pretty good. Where's this from?
This is Revelations 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up into heaven in a cloud. Now, was it just a cloud they just ascended up to? No, it wasn't. It's a chariot. To prove that, you go into Psalms 104. Or when you read the book of Revelation, it says what? The Lord shall come with clouds and every eye shall see him. So let's go to Psalms and see what those clouds are. Let's go to Psalms 104. Those clouds is what? Figurative to the chariots. All right, and I'm going to prove it. It says, Psalms 104 and 2. Who covers thyself with light as with a garment? Who stretches out the heavens like a curtain? Who layeth the beams of his chariots in the water? Who maketh the clouds his chariots? You see? So those clouds is what? The chariots, man. It's not actually a cloud. It's what? It's the chariot of the Most High. All right? So this is something about what? Our salvation, being redeemed out of America. It says what? And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and the enemies beheld them. All right. So what? You know now that that cloud is what? A chariot. And I'm gonna touch on one more scripture. That'll be it. It'll be Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted them, and made no account with his labors. When they see it, they should be troubled with fear. Because why are they going to be actually troubled with fear? Because they see so-called Negroes, Latinos, people of Native American descent actually waking up to their true nationality. That they're the Israelites of the Bible. All right, they're the Lord's chosen people. You know, this stuff, I'm not the only one teaching. There's brothers all across the world teaching this. There's brothers way in Germany teaching this. Trinidad, you know, where else? Holland, you know, teaching this truth. And I ain't even talking about the states, you know. is almost camps in all. It probably camps in almost 50 states. Not even just GMS. It's camps that's not associated with GMS that's out teaching. They might not have the 100% truth, but they're teaching that we're the Israelites. You know. It says, when they shall see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. And what is it talking about? Those chariots, all right? Just like I read in what's that? The book of Sirach. I think it was the 36th chapter. It says what? Show new signs and great wonders. All right. That's the same thing as what? The strangeness of what? Their salvation. All right. It says, shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all they that look for. Yeah, Salakia. So far beyond all that they look for, all right? And it is, man. When they see us being redeemed out of America, hey, it's going to be a strange thing, man, all right? Some that they never thought something that they never thought that would happen, all right? Us getting the hell out of getting out of Salakia, getting out of America, you know? That's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. And that's the time we living in right now. That's why you see so much turmoil throughout the earth, man. That's why you see militarized police everywhere, man. Because why? We're coming at the end of this thing, man. You know that your so-called government is ready to roll down on the citizens, man. It show you that when that young boy got killed, Michael Brown, man. They had militarized police, man. The police looked like the damn army, man. They had tanks and everything, man. And they giving tanks and all type of weapons to all these little local little small cities, man. You know, because why? They know all hell is about to break out in the United States, man. You know. But guess what? All this is happening because why? That's leading up to our salvation, man. All right. It tell you what deliverance shall come from what? Babylon. But first that destruction got to come first, okay? It says, read that part over again. And shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for, all right? And it is, man. It's going to be all beyond that they looked for, man. You know? Because people think that the Lord is not going to bring calamity upon this place, man. All right, and with that, say all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and GMS, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth, in sincerity. And we almost out of here, man. Those chariots is what is for destruction and salvation, man. All right.